good phones are getting cheap and cheap phones are getting good. Although cheap phones are actually getting good, not all good phones are getting cheap. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Osagie here, and we're going to be talking about best phone for you to buy in 2020. So yeah, in today's video we're going to talk about the best phones you can buy in 2020. If you watched the last video that came out a few months back, you'll see that was the first part. Like, we talked about the phones that have come out in the first 6 months of 2020 that you could buy if you're looking. But like right now, Christmas is approaching, a lot of things have happened. Like, Nigeria's economy has become worse. That's very sad. But either way, yeah, we move. So a lot of the prices might change, and we're not actually going to be talking about the same devices that we spoke about in the last video. We're going to talk about devices that have come out from July till date. So yeah, you know how we're going to do this. There's the flagship, the premium, the budget, the mid-range, and the budget. Sorry for my mistake. So we're going to the flagship devices, and the first phone is the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So the iPhone 12 Pro Max is one of the best flagships you can buy right now. Biggest, baddest iPhone out there, the best. So yes, you can check out the iPhone 12 Pro, but like, if you want to get an iPhone right now that is a flagship, I would prefer you get the Pro Max, like the 12 Pro Max. Don't get the Pro, because the Pro is like that awkward middle child between the 12 Pro Max and the 12. So yeah, there's also the Note 20 Ultra, the Note 20, the Huawei Mate 40. But like, the thing with the Huawei Mate is that it doesn't run Google apps. So like, I'm telling you can buy it, but this is for people in China. If you're watching this video and you're in China, this is for you, because guys that are not really in China, they can't use it because the phone is not iOS, it's not an Android, because it's not running Google's app, so it's running on Huawei's own OS. So yes, there's actually the best foldable smartphone, the Galaxy Fold 2, Galaxy Z Fold 2. I don't know why that's it there, but like, yeah, the Galaxy Z Fold 2 is the second generation of the Galaxy Fold. So that is the best foldable device out there, and it's really expensive. Actually, the most expensive device on this list. Then between Note 20 Ultra and Note 20, Note 20 Ultra is more expensive than the Note 20, but like, both of them have flagship prices. So Note 20 is like plastic, like really cheap, and Note 20 Ultra is that big. But like, when I used that Note 20, like when I held it, because I went to the Samsung store, sorry I could not get videos, they didn't allow me. So when I used that phone, I was like, wow, that phone is slick, sexy. Even though it's boxish, it's fast. The front-facing camera was so yeah, we're going on to the premium devices. So like, the premium devices, we have the OnePlus 8T, we have the iPhone 12, we have phones like that. So the OnePlus 8T is actually one of the best devices you can get in this price range, because when you have the OnePlus 8T, you get a phone that is not as good as the OnePlus 8 Pro and is better than the OnePlus 8. So it's that middle child that is actually pretty good, and you can get that phone for $850, like, if you are looking for a premium device. And you can also get the iPhone 12. Like, if you are looking for an iPhone at this range, the iPhone 12 is like your best bet, because it's not just a slight upgrade from the 11, it's actually a very good upgrade, like shifting from that LCD to the OLED display. Then you can see the Galaxy S20 FE. So this is basically the best phone Samsung released this year at this price, because the S20 Fan Edition, that's what FE stands for. The Fan Edition brings what you love from the S20, the important things, and makes them better, and the things that are not so important, it get rid of and things that are not so important, it got rid of them. So basically, the S20 FE is actually a very, very good device. So yes, this is for the premium lineup. You know, there are not a lot of phones, because we're talking about like the next 6 months. Like, most of the phone manufacturers were dropping phones before Corona period to get that sad time. So yeah, we're moving on to the mid-range. So in the mid-range, we're going to see the Pixel 5, the OnePlus Nord, and the Pixel Fire A5G. Like, the naming, I don't just get. So the Pixel 5 is basically, I don't know why Pixel, because normally Google releases two phones, like the mid-range phone and the premium. So they've seen that recently their premium smartphone game hasn't been living up to the standard of Google, so they really came down and they're like, okay, we're just going to bring in this mid-range Pixel 5. It actually still has the best camera on any Android smartphone, the Pixel 5. Very fast Google promises updates for up to 3 years because it's a Google device, so all the Android updates are going to be coming first on it, things like that. Then you also get the OnePlus Nord. OnePlus Nord is actually the cheapest and best OnePlus device you can get this year, because like, you know, OnePlus, they have that reputation of being the flagship killer. They're like, okay, that year they were the flagship killer. Like when they released the OnePlus One, that was like the first one. Yeah, I know the name. And they went to the OnePlus 2, and like the phones were very good, but at a very cheap price. So they were like calling them flagship killer. But like recently, they just started making premium smartphones, and they want to go back to their roots. So this is the OnePlus Nord, and this is like the best mid-ranger you can buy in this category if you're not getting the Pixel. I honestly recommend the OnePlus Nord. So both of them, you can actually get both of them. Whichever one you get, you are getting a very good deal. Then you have the Pixel 4a 5G. It's actually a little bit cheaper than the Pixel 5 and higher than the Pixel 4a. We'll get into the Pixel 4a in a few minutes. So the Pixel 4a 5G is basically just a slight upgrade from the Pixel 4a, but now it runs on 5G. And you know, different smartphones have been coming out with 5G. So yeah, this is the Pixel 4a. And when we move to the budget devices, now this budget category, this is where we have the Camon 16, the Infinix Note 8, the Poco F2, we have the Pixel 4a, and we have the Techno Spark 5 Pro. Yeah, so basically I don't know why Techno decided to release the Camon 16 this year, because the first video we spoke about the Camon 15, and like their Camon, I think their Camon is meant to be like their flagship line. So I don't understand why they're bringing out two flagships in the same year. I really don't get them. I don't understand. Just Techno doing Techno things. Then the Infinix Note 8 is a premium device. Like the reason, like funny enough, Techno and Infinix have started making a move around the world. Before, tech YouTubers don't used to recognize them at all. If you are watching any Techno and Infinix device review, it's either a Nigerian YouTuber that is talking about them, or it's one Indian guy. Please don't take offense, but like that's the honest truth. So like now we have people like Unbox Therapy and MKVHD talking about Techno and Infinix, and it's like, wow, man, so they are reaching that stage, so I can recommend them. It didn't mean I could not recommend them in the past. There was just one issue I had with Techno, that they don't release software updates, and I don't know if they do, if they release now, because I doubt that. But like, yeah, they don't release software update. Like if you get an Android 10 device now, Android 11 is not coming to that phone. But yeah, the Poco F2, the Pixel 4a, yeah, the Pixel 4a, like I said, slightly downgraded version of the Pixel 4a 5G, because this one basically does not have a 5G antenna, so like it does not support 5G. And yeah, you also get a very good camera, very nice. So all the devices I've mentioned in this video are very they're very good. Like from the flagships, the two biggest flagships, the iPhone 12 Pro Max and the Note 20 Ultra, very good devices. Like trust me, get them. You can use those ones for like 4 years and the performances will still be like, you will love them. The 8T, if you are looking to get a OnePlus device, and the 8 is like, it's not really your type, and you're saying okay, you want something like faster and better than it, and you're like, oh no, the 8 Pro is just too expensive, then the 8T, like, yeah, it hits that sweet spot. You can get that, get 80 mid-range, you get the Pixel 5 with the OnePlus Nord. Like I highly recommend. Then in this category of the budget, like if you have, you can get the Poco F2. Like okay, apart from the software, it is hands down for me the best phone you can get in this category. Like runs up around, like the battery is very big, 6 GB of RAM, 120 Hz display, like the refresh rate, like for a budget phone, that is ridiculous. And it's not slowing down. Like okay, obviously you know it's a budget phone when you see the camera and things like that, but like 120 Hz display, I'll take that over a very good camera any day. So yeah, thank you guys for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and pray that Nigeria's economy will become better, because I'll talk about it. Like I started seeing PS5 prices in Nigeria, and I don't know, I just have to talk about this. I know this is not a PS5 video, but like how Sony says like the PS5 is $500. Okay, I carry my phone, I'm like $500 is 191k. But then I asked Google and they say it's 190k, and I'm like, okay, let's just say the PS5 will be $200. Sorry, 200k when it comes to Nigeria. Highest is 250. Then I see this Nigerian retailer saying it's like 590, 600k for what? Gaming console. It's better I buy a gaming PC. Like seriously, that doesn't just make sense. So like, yeah, when places like Amazon and other websites get the PS5, you guys should actually get it from there. Don't get it from these Nigerian vendors because they are going to cheat you. So thank you guys for watching. Drop your comments below. Follow me on Instagram if you're not following me. Subscribe and tune in for more videos, and I'll catch you guys next one. Bye.